Hi, my name is Rachel and I'm a seamstress that works primarily on handbags. I work with leather, quilt cotton, and wax canvas. Today I'm reviewing a sewing table that I received from Studio Designs called the Comet Hobby and Sewing Center. There's some really handy features of this table that make it very special, and I'd like to walk you through them. Okay, I lied. Before I show you the put together table, I did want to show you this one piece. I got this in the mail, and what's really great about it is it took me just an hour to put together, which is nothing. So I did want to show you that quick clip just to explain that small piece. So before I tell you too much, this is my table where I used to do all my sewing because I didn't have a sewing table. It's quite large. To be honest with you, I was a little worried that the new table that I got was going to be too small. This table here, which is my new table, is quite a bit smaller, but it actually is small but mighty. So what's nice about it is it's got this grid on top here. So you've got inches over here, and then you have centimeters on the back. So I do most of my patterns in metrics. In metric, so I use this bottom part, but I do enjoy this here because it explains the difference. So if I am working with a pattern from Europe, for example, I can just use this to do the conversions. The other nice thing about it is this leaf actually folds down. I'll show you that here. To be honest, I always keep it open because I like that extra space, but it's pretty nice to have it as an option. I do have some storage at the bottom here. You'll see I've got a case there, I've got rivets and things in there, I've got a few pattern pieces here, and then I even have a drawer where I keep a couple of other bits and bobs. And then I've got some extra space on the right-hand side where I store things like my clips, etc. This piece here in the middle does go up and down, so you can adjust it. I've adjusted it for my machine, so you can see it lays pretty much flush with the back there, and it's been extremely useful. So that way my patterns have just a little bit more space to go in the back there outside of my machine without kind of drooping and making my stitches wonky. And finally, the last thing I love about it is actually how small it is, because it fits in my office with all my other stuff. I hope this helps some of you who have been looking for a new sewing table. I know I love mine. I really hope some of you give it a try, and happy sewing!